we're gonna explain another function which is also relevant, which is f cumulative distribution function. Okay, so this pretty much is the same concept, but instead of p as the probability, you just need values of x, but it also need both, like both degrees of freedom of numerator and degrees of freedom of denominator. Okay, so also before we start, like why we care, why I choose this function, or what might this function help me for usages. It's almost the same usages, but fcdf, it's helpful in calculating the probabilities more. As I said before, hypothesis testing, this is the same, this common, but it also helping me in understanding like t and f distribution behavior, like in upper and lower tail analysis. This is kind of like a statistical, and many application in ANOVA and regression line, and we're going to explain ANOVA later today. So let's try to implement or execute this function. So first degree of freedom, df1, and as I said, let's clear both. So df1 will be now from 1 to 5. df2 will be from 6 to 10. And now the x values will be from 2, maybe like 6. Okay, let's now plot them. F CDF. So the x values and then degrees of freedom 1, degrees of freedom 2. So if I press run, we can realize that I got like five values. And this game, because degrees of freedom from 1 to 5 is the same difference as from 6 to 10. So both give me like 5. So MATLAB counts this as just 5 values. That's why I have 5 different numbers, depend on the 5 combination of both degree of freedom of numerator and denominator give me these values. Right now I wanna show you guys some like function when is not a function, but like if we reverse all of the things, there is 2 conditions might happen. So let's first reverse all of them and let's see what we can get. So if I did 1 minus fcdf, which is completely the opposite way, and then 1 exponential division divided by x, and then instead of df1 df2 it's going to be df2 first and then df1. So it's completely the reverse. So let's suppress this. Let's see f2. This is the values of f, the first f. So right now f2, I got the same variables, like right here if I want. It's the same numbers, same everything. So what happened, or why I doing this right now? So if I reverse everything, it might give me the same result. And I put this line today in today's content because in many exams, you might give you a probability of 5, okay, like 5 probability of 5% or 95%. And if you wrote like 5%, they're gonna give you positive sign, but if you put the 95%, they're gonna give you the same number but negative sign. And many conditions also, if you reverse everything, it's gonna be like evens out in the end and gonna give you the same result. So I just wanna like get like heads up for this, because this might happen at many situations or many exams. Like many questions might having the same case when you like reverse everything, but in the end of the day gonna give you like the same result or same number, or maybe different sign. So it really depends on situation and on the question.